Hi, I'm James Poukka, Realtor with Archer Real Estate Services. This data comes from the Northstar MLS, filtered for the Fargo Moorhead area to the Association of FMR. Covers most of the recent 7-day period compared with the previous 7 days. Activity is grouped by reporting day, so weekends and major holidays can affect the totals. If you're deciding whether to buy or sell in the Fargo Moorhead housing market right now, the biggest change I see is that buyers picked up their pace. But inventory is still arriving faster than they're taking it off the market. We had 171 new listings compared to 140 with the previous week, an increase of 31 or 22%. Pending contracts increased from 64 to 112, up 48 or 75%. Since this period contains 6 reporting days compared with previously 5, I also looked at the daily pace. New listings averaged 28.5 per the reporting day compared with the 28 previously, while pending contracts increased 12.8 to 18.7 per day, so the increase in buyer activity was considerably larger than the increase in new supply. The pending new ratio improved from 0.46 to 0.65. Buyers did not absorb every new listing entering the market, but the gap narrowed. Net pending flow improved from negative 76 to negative 59. For buyers, that means selection is still being added overall, but desirable homes can move considerably faster than overall inventory numbers might suggest. For sellers, simply being listed is not enough when roughly 75% more homes entered than went pending. Closings increased from 72 to 118, so 64%, giving us a close to new ratio of 69 compared to the 51 previously. That is another sign the market is moving, although new listings still exceeded both pending and closed sales. Price is where sellers need to pay close attention. We recorded 148 price changes compared with the 93, up 55%, up 55 or 59%. Price changes equaled about 87% of the week's new listings count compared with the 66 previous. That does not mean the 80% of the new listings reduced the price, since price changes can involve existing inventory, but it does show considerably more price adjustments across the market. Buyers may have more opportunities with homes that have been sitting, while sellers entering above competing properties may find themselves adjusting later. Inspection contingencies remain common at 84, equal to 75% of the pending activity, essentially unchanged from the previous weeks of 75%. Financing contingencies recorded in this category remain very low at 1. Canceled actually declined from 28 to 21, while expired listings fell sharply from 56 to 22. So despite more price changes, I'm not seeing a corresponding surge in the sellers abandoning the market. Outside residential activity, the tracker recorded 3 commercial sales, 1 rental, and 16 land sales during the current period, compared with the 2 commercial, 1 rental, and 5 land sales previously. Land was a clear mover among the categories. This for buyers, the numbers point to more inventory overall, but also faster competition for properties buyers actually want. For sellers, buyer activity improved substantially, but the volume of price changes show buyers are still sensitive to value. Going into next week, I'll be watching whether the strong pending pace continues and whether price changes remain elevated. If pending activity stays near this level while new inventory holds around its current daily pace, that negative net pending gap could continue to narrow. I post for the Fargo Moorhead housing market videos every Wednesday at 5 p.m. This information, of course, for general real estate education only and shouldn't be considered legal, financial, or otherwise personalized advice. I always consult a licensed professional regarding your specific situation. I'm James Poukka with Archer Real Estate Services. Stay curious, stay inspired, and I'll see you next time.